Hello and welcome to a very wet and wild Malaysian Grand Prix qualifying session. I am your commentator, Fazy, and I hope you guys are ready for a very, very interesting qualifying session. Malaysia is always known for its wet and wild days, and this is especially one of them. All the drivers in their garages right now making some last minute changes to punch this wet weather as we see the Force India coming out, and Mr. Hid is also coming out. I'm going to stay on board with Mr. Hid currently and just see how he does. Mr. Hid, one of those drivers that new to the championship, but he's trying to get Red Bull their first points. We're going to go down to the championship leader of Monster as he comes out of his pits, and he said he doesn't have a lot of pace around this track in qualifying, but that just may be some driver down talk to psych the other drivers out. But we will see. Everyone is out on those wet tires, so we should see some very some very interesting qualifying from everyone else. Has won the opening race of the Bahrain Grand Prix. He's led the championship from the first race. He's won it. He's currently leading, especially after that freak incident from Merrick after he blown a tire on the second last lap, and Monster just stole a win. He also got lucky for another surprise podium in Australia, so luck's on his side, and he is looking to keep that podium streak going and stay on top of everybody else. But there are some drivers pulling up in the field, and one of those drivers is Formula Danny, who is in a Sauber. Might be some backwards team going on here because Formula Danny is a Haas driver. I don't know why he's driving the Sauber. I think we may have had one of those other drivers join in and they just picked Haas and they didn't give it away. So Formula Danny currently driving for Sauber. We will follow that story later on, but Formula Danny is one of the fastest drivers pushing up our driver championship, currently third, I believe. He won our last race in Australia. He wasn't able to get into our opening race due to some issues with scheduling, so he wouldn't be there. So Formula Danny is a driver to watch out as we stay on him in his outlap. Now, Danny has competed in the F1 Esports official series. We have, I believe, 3 drivers in the official series. There's a Sauber turned around, I believe. Sauber turned around in Sector 3 as we stay on Formula Danny as he comes around and goes in and put in his lap. And he says the fast lap is a 1:46.029 in the wet. Way faster than everybody else. As everyone else puts in their laps, I believe Formula Danny will be sitting in, but someone to maybe take out his pace is Jerry. Nope, 159. I believe Jerry may have been the one that spotted. How's Assassin feeling? Championship leading Ferraris. Assassin with Monster. Monster sitting in 8th place. Assassin coming around sector 3. He keeps his car in line. Big slide from him. I think he may have lost control in the back straight. He's going out for another lap after that, but he sits in 11th place. So both Ferraris a bit of pacing trouble. 8th and 11th currently. Last car to qualify for a position is Toe Sticks, as actually Merrick's hops into the 2nd place with a 146.234, but not close enough to beat Formula Dani's times. Formula Dani is coming across the line. Does he set a faster lap? Yes, he does. He breaks the 146 mark and gets a 145.488, almost an entire second ahead. But championship leader Monster also sets another faster time, sitting in 3rd place, with Marion sitting in 146.016, almost breaking the 145 mark, but he is just out of reach there. Marion, first race in the Sauber, first race back, as he drifts the car around one of the corners. 4 minutes left in the qualifying system, so all the drivers may be going back into the pits or coming out of the pits right now. We'll see. Has had some disastrous luck in his current races, with him blowing a tire out in the very final laps in the first race, and also getting a ton of penalties in the last race, demoting him down from podium finish to a 5th place. So hopefully he'll be able to improve his driving style as he goes into the hospitals. Monster also hit it. It's big lockup from him. Hopefully he ain't using those tires and sets a faster lap coming out, because those tires are flat spotted. Or hopefully it's dry, as Alan T is hoping to improve his qualifying position and just his race pace. The defending championship, Saif has said Allen's won the last championship easily, and now he hasn't scored a podium, and that's the level improved. He's looking for improvement now, especially after 2 races without a podium, so he's looking for a podium finish today and to climb back up and defend his title. But your current championship leader is your defending champion is sitting in 3rd place. Adrian, if you're commentating, just hop into interviews with me. Like Monster, your current championship leader is is coming out onto the track. I don't know why Danny has retired. May just, that's all he's had. He didn't want to wait a bit. And that's all he's got. Putting in a 145.488 as Alan T comes across the line. Indeed, that's for his flying lap with no time improvement. But he is sitting sub 146. The current championship leader, Monster, is sitting in 5th place. Trying to improve his qualifiers, trying to get the sub 145s. See if he gets that on this lap. Given up on that lap and returns to the pit box. I mean, you're going to see a lot of retirements in the qualifying session. If they don't have the lap that they like, they usually retire. So, allowed to go. Alan, chance being put into the chat and Twitter. That goes out as Monster starts his flying lap as he falls down to 6th place with Marion replacing him. So follow our current championship leader Monster as Nicky has retired from the session. Mr. Hid is retired from the session. Mr. Hid setting a whopping 145.761, putting him up to 2nd place. Mr. Hid didn't seem too much of himself by his pace, but in the interviews, but he's up there. Monster does have the pace, it looks like, so it will be a really hard race for him to keep it up. He likes the slide from lane. Big slide from him there. Does he get up? No, he doesn't. He's continuing. He believes he has just a bit more to get into that sub 146 club. Big slide from Monster right there. This is Formula 1. As Monster goes off and into the gravel. Disastrous for Monster right there. As we hop on to the Sauber Madrid. As he comes, oh, there's another Ferrari in the wall. That ain't good. As Marion comes across the final corner. Does Marion improve his time? Let's see, last car on track. Marion sets a 1.5, putting her into P2. Great qualifying run from Marion right there. I believe it's a Sauber 1-2. It is a Sauber 1-2 with Danny, Marion, Mr. Hid throwing the Red Bull up into P3 with Mercedes, Alan T, and Foten in 4th and 5th. Merrick Monster in 6th, 7th with Nicky, Fluffy Dave, Some Idiot, Assassin, Alvaro, Toastix holding that up. They also have Jerry and Fez pulling up the end of the grid. I am putting a screen up there so FOM doesn't copyright strike me on YouTube whenever I upload this. Also, all these races are on YouTube about 1 to 2 days after the race. These will be posted back onto YouTube on my channel, which is Fazy, if y'all want to check that out. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. You can catch these races live on twitch.tv/FazyLayWolf. Link is in the description. And we're back. Waiting for the drivers in a very different weather. Different weather compared to the race. It is a very sunny and hot day in Malaysia. You never know with this Malaysian weather. So we will be able to see some very different strategies, some very different racing. I have no audio. There we go. Very different strategies from everyone else as Danny and Marion. I see some softs out there. I see some super softs. And we're just going to get some details on. Yes, we got some super softs and soft strategies from everyone else. Marion and Danny is holding on to super softs, trying to get his second win in a row. Marion, his first race in the champion in the F1 Rapid Racers, making a huge impression. He's also heading on the super softs. Mr. Hayes is our first soft driver, so we're looking for a different strategy from him. Amazing qualifying session in the wet, so we may be looking at some big shakeups in the field. Alan T, defending champion, sitting in 4th place on those super softs as well. Foten also in the super softs, looking for a good race today. Merrick trying to erase some of that bad luck he's been having, also running the super softs. Monster, your current championship leader, is complaining about pacing problems in practice and qualifying, so he's heading out on the soft tires and looking forward for a different strategy race. Hoping those softs will give him the overcut he desperately needs. Nikki, the new Williams driver, first race last was in Australia, so Nikki is looking forward to a very good race coming out on the super softs. Well, Dave, first race in a car, unless his engine blows up. It's the first time we have in a race, unless he disconnects, and Toastix and Jerry have collided with each other. Nice job, guys. But Dave, first race, if he doesn't blow up, and will join us as commentator if he does. And if he does, I take a shot. Some idiot, look for a good race today. And everyone else in the field is looking for a good race, as we are going to focus on Alan T in the start. 5 red lights, and away they go for the F1 Rapid Racers Round 3 Malaysian Grand Prix. Monster gets a great start, hopping Merrick a bit as midfield has a bit of battle as Formula Danny goes onto the inside, shuts the door off his teammate. It's 3 wide with Alan T making a move down the inside, hops into 3rd. Oh my goodness, what a move from Alan T. Triple overtake, I believe. I am not sure, but what a move from him on the inside. Trying to defend his position as Monsters also makes some move. Had a disastrous start a bit, but he's making some moves. But no, it's side by side with Nikki as they're holding it off, as we're focused on the leader, Formula Danny, as he is leading out this field, already half a second ahead of Marion. As a lot of stuff, Alvaro getting some overtakes back in the midfield of Toe6, getting some overtakes on Jerry, but Jerry fights back. Crazy race going on as the lead 4 of Foten, Alan T, Marion, and Danny are just leading the pack almost an entire second ahead of the surprise qualifier, Mr. Hid. As it looks like Merrick is trying to get past Mr. Hid on those super sauce. We got Nikki and Merrick in a deadly tow going on right now. So will there be a move on the inside from Merrick, but it looks like Nikki may have a looker. No one goes for anything. Monster missing his braking point just by a tad bit, going really wide as Danny leads out the first lap. Sauber, Alan T. Looks like, no, that's Foten. Oh, Merrick on the inside of Mr. Hid. Will this be an overtake? Yes, it is. Mr. Hid trying to fight back out of the end of that corner. No, it doesn't. And Nick, great overtake from Merrick. And now it looks like Nikki may have a look down the inside of Mr. Hid. Stole him a W. Now he's on the outside. Mr. Hid going back on the inside. Does Nikki get the cutback? Side by side with Monster, the championship leader. The battle between softs and super softs. And it looks like Jerry has hit the wall. He's lost a bit of his front wing, and that is not good, as Nicky has retired from the session. And also Jerry has retired from the session. Nicky's hit the wall, looks like, after a collision with Monster, as we got 2 cars stopped on track. No stage cars in the session. Looks like Monster does not have any damage on his front wing. Mr. Head keeping safe in 6th place. Tough race for Nicky. Nicky is having a good battle, but I believe may have been a bit of wheel banging from Monster. We may have to look at some replays after this race if Nicky has them or Monster has them. Formula Danny is continuing his assault at the front. Already a second ahead of Marion, but who isn't a second ahead of Marion? Is Alan. Alan T, your defending champion, is half a second behind Marion and is looking to make his position and jump up into 2nd place. Alan, this is one of his favorite tracks, and he is looking to get his first podium in this season. Disastrous first 2 races for him, but he's held on to some circumstances that just weren't that good enough for him. So we shall see how it goes. Soft drivers in Mr. Head and Monster are sitting in 6th and 7th place. 2 softs, I mean. Are sitting in 6th and 7th place, actually really close to each other, but Alan T is closing in on Marion. There might be a move in the DRS zone. He goes down on the inside as Marion goes wide, but Alan, it's a little bit fishtaily at the exit of that corner as Marion comes back in. It's a drag race down the back straight. They bang wheels. Alan T around the outside. Does the move stick? No, it doesn't. Does he get the cut back on the inside? DRS flap open is another drag race. Side by side down the front straight. Are they going to touch wheels again? No, sir, but Alan's got the outside of this 1-2 complex. Inside. Does he get it? Still side by side for 2nd place. Marion holds on. Brilliant showing from Marion today. But Alan selling him a dummy maybe? Nope. Sitting back into 3rd place and in Marion's wake. Marion gets a bad exit out of there, runs onto the grass. Does Alan go around the outside? Yes, he is. Taking a bit of look down there, but deciding that it's not the time. But now maybe selling him another dummy. Marion does not take the bait. Thank you for the follow, Sarah. As Marion holding up Alan 3 seconds behind the leader. Alan just trying to get in, just past Marion. But Marion doing some great defending right now from Alan. Alan looking again, opens up DRS, stays in the wake, but they are not going to be side by side again. Or will they? Is Alan going to sell him another dummy? May dive down the inside. No, he doesn't. Stays again, but hits the grass just a little bit. It's not good because Fulton is chasing down right after him. Alan dives down on the inside again. No, he doesn't. For a better line. Not close enough. And he moves into turn 2. No. Marion still in 2nd place as Danny. Marion, the driving robot for Sauber, as Alan's going around the outside. Once again. No, sir, but there may be a switchback from Alan. Alan on the outside again. Alan T. Almost on the overtake. Inside now. Almost banging wheels as Marion is doing great work for Formula Danny. His Sauber teammate holding him off as Fulton has joined the fight with Alan. Allen dives down the inside, locks it up, just a slight bit drifting at the ease of that corner. As Fulton has joined this fight, will Fulton have something to play in this fight? Allen searching for the perfect exit. It's perfect exit, but they've touched. Allen T has touched the front wing. There is no damage to my knowledge. I did not see any carbon bits fly, but they have touched front wing gearbox. Allen T dives out on the inside. They touch wheels again. Allen T pushes Marion wide and gets the overtake. As now Fulton gets into Marion's slipstream and goes on to the mid. It's a three-way battle for the podium. Marion's on the inside, Allen T on the holding it out, and Fulton. Is Fulton going to get that position? Yes, he does. Fulton has made that overtake good. Marion still holding at it, trying to go onto the outside of Fulton on this part. No sirree, but Merrick has joined the fight. What the heck are we watching? Merrick has joined the fight for third place between Fulton. Oh my goodness, Merrick has gone flying off the track and into the gravel. Merrick looking for that good luck, and he just cannot seem to find it. So he may be looking into some alternate strategies from the Haas F1 driver. We're going back up the field to the Spanish warhorse of Alvaro, sitting in 6th place, trying to chase down championship leader of Monster, who is out of no man's land, honestly. Big lockup from him. Everyone is seeming to fan out right now. Now the battle is in between the two Mercedes drivers of Fulton and Allen. Mercedes really pleased with this position and sitting 2nd and 3rd currently with 7 laps in, but Danny is just mad. 5 seconds ahead of everyone else. But these two Mercedes drivers, they are not known for playing nice with each other, so we shall see. In the preseason testing and in practice, we've seen them have a few banger races with each other, so should be very interesting. Going a bit wide in the background, hitting the grass, but Fulton already a second behind his teammates, so we're going to hop down to the nearest battle, which is Alvaro in his Renault. The Spanish warhorse himself chasing down Monster in those soft tires, but Alvaro has the better tires than the super soft, so he will have the grit going into this battle, but it just looks like Monster just has that pace, so Alvaro may be beating his tires to death, and maybe Monster holds him off, but we're going to keep our eyes on Monster and Alvaro, especially going into the pit stops, since they will be holding it out. Alvaro getting a big slide at the end, and that has destroyed his straight line speed and exit as Monster. As actually Allen T has gone to the pits first. Allen T putting on the soft tires, 8 laps in to this race. Is he looking for a 1-stop or is he looking for a very cheeky 2-stop? We don't know, but the championship leader looking for that alternate strategy and going for a very early pit stop, maybe going for a undercut as Assassin posts the fastest lap, and soft tires of a 134. So great lap by Assassin. He did good, mate. I believe there may have been some incident at the start which has put him that far behind. But the real question is, now that Allen T is pitted, is Danny going to answer? As we got Merrick in the wall, and he's lost a wheel. The bad luck just continues for Merrick as he has once again retired from the race and lost another wheel. Well, Merrick, not liking this result, definitely not liking it, will be joining us in round 4. But another disastrous race for the Haas F1 team. He is heart-stricken again. So we got Marion once again in a battle for the podium position as Monster tries to get around him. Marion putting up a good defensive fight, but Monster just holding in there. Hello, Marvin. How are you doing? Welcome to the F1 Rapid Racers stream. If you have any questions or want me to cover someone, just let me know. As Monster is continue to close in on Marion, goes really wide around the outside. Marion trying to hold out the inside line, but Monster gets the overtake on Marion. Great move by Monster around the outside of Marion as Marion was looking for an inside defensive battle. Monster goes on the outside and gets the overtake. It may be time to pit for those super soft drivers. What is the next race? Our next race is next week. I'm going to look it up for you right now. Monster pulling away from Marion on those soft tires, so it may be time for everyone to put in who's on the super softs. Marion does go into the pits as Fulton is also in the pits, but who isn't in the pits? It is our leader, Fulton. So Fulton holding those tires out. Wait, no. Danny holding those tires out as our next race is China on the 5th. So be sure to join us at the same time, China on the 5th. In our next race, that is where Merrick, Nikki, and Jerry will hopefully have their second shots at this. But Danny is holding those tires out, almost 10 seconds ahead of Monster in those softs. But Mr. Hid, it's also a soft runner. He's come out and in a fight with Alvaro, getting a big long run in the grass. I don't think. No, the leader is Danny. Oh, leader is championship. That is Monster. Monster is the current leader in championship. Start on the soft tires today. The next race will be in Shanghai. Thank you, inside for the confirmation. Monster trying to close down that gap to Danny. Does he pit? No, he doesn't. Continues to stay out. 11 laps on these worn super soft tires. As it looks like Alvaro has died into the pits. No speeding penalty for him. As also he is joined by some idiot in the pits. Fez got into the pits. Very bad pit entry speed. Almost lost it in there. As it looks like the lead has gone in. Everyone has gone in except for Alvaro has gone into soft tires. Alvaro definitely looking for that one-stop strategy as everyone's going for the soft tire one-stops. Turning to Formula Danny as he continues his lead on everybody else. Everyone around a second and a half away from each other. It's really spread out by now. This pace that Danny has got is just insane with the whole 9-second lead. But remember, he has not pit. Once he goes into pits, I'm saying he may drop down to fourth place to this. He's 10 seconds ahead of Monster. Big tail slide from him. The pit markers flashing. is Danny going into pits right now. No. He's staying out 12 laps on the super soft. Danny, what the hell is this? 12 laps on the super softs. That gap is falling down just a little bit, but it's still around the 10-second mark from Monster. Danny maxing his tires out as long as I can go, trying to make sure that Monster does not have that leading pace. As Alan T sets a new fastest lap and actually gets an overtake as Tosix goes into the pits, but Alan T trying to chase down Fluffy Dave, who's 4 seconds ahead of him. Good lap, fastest lap by Alan T. So he is definitely pushing. As Danny is continuing to abuse these super soft tires out in the lead. Now, he will go on to the soft tires, we know that. But he's almost halfway through the race, almost on the tires, so once again, extending his tires out for a ridiculously amount of time, but if he pits right now, he will still be around 4th, 3rd position. It looks like right ahead of Fluffy Dave. Shooting for Tosix going on in the chat. As it looks like Danny is going to the pit lane. Yes, he does. Alright, going to keep an eye on Danny as he goes into the pit lane. Really aggressive going in there. Across the line, and he hits it. Our eyes are on Monster and Mr. Hit as they go into the lead. But the real battle is going to be Fluffy Dave as he passes. So will the championship defender hold off Danny? He's coming out of the pit lane. Side by side. Alan T and Formula Danny side by side. Out of the pit lane on the soft tires. Who has had the better line? It looks like Alan's maybe giving him the position, maybe selling him a dummy going down the inside. Yes, he does. No, sir, Ray. Formula Danny's just too quick in that braking zone. As Formula Danny holds off Alan T. Like I said, Formula Danny's sitting in 4th place now. Alan T throwing his back end out just a little bit as Danny is continuing to pull away. And now the question is on Danny to get out and push up ahead of Dave, Hit, and Monster. As he holds out everyone else, as Alan T doesn't seem to be doing anything. It looks like Mr. Hit has gone into the pits. It looks like the soft tires are coming off and the super softs are coming on. Now it's Monster's turn. Because the soft tires, they have lasted the run, and now everyone who started on the soft tires are hopping onto the super soft. How long do they have? Because Danny held out those super soft tires for 12 laps. And with 12 laps remaining, with 12 laps remaining, it looks like they can also do the same thing. So, wonderful masterstroke by Danny, but everyone who pitted onto those soft tires earlier may have the power of holding him out. And it looks like Alvaro's looking like for a 1-stop is the only one that Alvaro is doing. Everyone else may be hoping for a 2-stop by the end, and we should see some wild pits by lap 18 and stuff. as Mr. Hay gets a overtake on Alva right there as we're following the champion and leader. Does he go into the pits? No, he doesn't. Phil Danny is closing in on his next target. 5.6, but he sets a new fastest lap of 133.586. Closing in off 150 down the inside. No, siree. Tries to switch back, tries for the better exit. No, can't be there. Danny on the inside. Can he do it? They're side by side. And forward, Danny makes the overtake on Fluffy Dave, and he is in second place, 7 seconds behind of Monster. Danny being really aggressive on his second part, on his second stop, on his first stop actually, on these soft tires. He definitely is taking these on for a one-stop ride. It's just a question, is there going to be 2 stops, soft tires? Are we going to see some blown tires today? Is Alvaro on the master stroke strategy of the medium tires, or is he just being safe? Up on Fluffy Dave. Alan T heading out on the inside. Yes, he does. I believe Fluffy Dave. Yes, Fluffy Dave has entered the race. So Fluffy Dave, not wanting to be a part of that battle, avoids it entirely and goes into the pits. We're actually having a little battle. We have Tosix to the Fez. We'll spectate that battle for a bit. As Tosix is closing in on Fez down the straight, but looks like he's been in that position for just a little bit. As Fluffy Dave is coming into this battle, will there be a bit of interference? No, there seems not to be. Maybe. Tosix down the inside. Can he hold him out? Nothing to do. Fez looking for a defensive maneuver. Tosix looking for a good offensive maneuver. It looks like Fez is still on the upper hand, but Tosix getting not the best exit as he tries to chase down Fez. Oh, Tosix looking for it again. Nothing can do there. Tosix being really cautious about this overtaking maneuver. Trying to get that move out of Fez, but he doesn't see if he can. Trying to look for the better exit on this, but he does have DRS. He's going to be sitting in Fez's slipstream and open up DRS as Monster has headed into the pits. Have what it takes. No, it doesn't seem like it, because we are going to look on board to some idiot in Alvaro. Alvaro right behind some idiot. Out of a second, looks like some idiot may have got an overtake in the straight. As Formula Danny has still been in the lead. Our times Monster has been demoted down to 9th place. Doing really good, sitting in 5th place, looking for a really good position today for Studio 4, and it looks like massive points go for him today. Marion, amazing first race for him. Sitting in 4th place currently. The Mercedes team of Allen and Fulton sitting in 2nd and 3rd. trying to close down on Formula Danny. Actually, Allen has gone into the pit lane. So what strategy is Allen on? Does he realize that he can't do the one stop, or is Danny pulled out the master stroke and held out the super soft tires for 12 laps and going for the pits? The one stop strategy. It's going all around the right and left. You can see the momentum shift too. Incredible stuff to see before the day. Well, Monster is looking to close in on Alvaro. Half a second behind him, but Alvaro definitely on the one-stop strategy on those medium tires. Monster looking for the inside. Alvaro does not put up a fight as Monster hits the overtake on the inside. We head down to Alan T, who's closing in on Fluffy Dave. Alan decided to pit for another set of those soft tires. So Fluffy Dave pitting onto the super soft tires and Allen pitting onto the soft tires. Fluffy Dave looking to is having the advantage on Allen T, but I'm not sure about pace-wise. Dive from Allen T. Really aggressive move right there. As it looks like we have a fight between some idiot and Monster. Some idiot diving extremely onto the inside. Just not even offering up a fight. Of course, they haven't talked to him about his decision right there, but I guess one of the P Monster's race here are not in the same race currently. So Monster getting the overtake. Lackluster overtake on to fifth place. As Danny is continuing to assert his dominance with that master strategy of pulling the super soft tires out at 12 laps and pitting for those softs. Definitely for the one stop. Looks like our soft tire drivers do not have the pace to continue on anymore. So they may have to pit for some super softs like Monster just did. Yes, Folian has gone into the pits just right now. Folian does go for the soft super soft. 8 laps left. Yes, they are the super soft tires. Mr. Hid is up in 3rd place. Monster is very close to him. By some idiot. And Fluffy Dave's 3 wide at the exit of the pit lane. Fluffy Dave's caught in the middle of it. Fulton looking like the big move. Oh wait, no, it's Alan T. 3-way battle. We're going to keep our eyes on Alvaro right here. Oh, Alan T diving down the inside. Oh my goodness, the door may have closed, but Alan T gets the overtake on Alvaro. And Alan T is pushing again, trying to close the gap into Fluffy Dave. Monster makes the overtake on Marion. Marion going really slow. Is there a puncture anywhere? I
I am not sure, but Marion's going really slow. Man going off track, it's toast. It's an overtake from toast 6. And Marion has gone into the pits. Oh, Marion's gone into the wall. Marion has lost some of his front wing, and that is disastrous strategy for him. He's going to pit once he shoots off tires. Alan still closing in on Lucky Dave. Trying to get that overtake, but some idiot is also up there. Well, he will be a part in this battle. Danny is almost 20 seconds ahead of second place. Just a masterclass by Danny right now. Alan going down the inside. They do not make wheels, but Alan drifts it just a little bit, does not get the best of the exits, and Fluffy Dave is holding him off. Ever so slightly. Ever so close. He is front wing the gearbox. Guys down the inside. Alan T on the inside. Easy overtake for Alan T. And now his next target is some idiot. As Monster is back into second place as Mr. Hid has to go into the pits. So Monster, who is 21 seconds behind Danny. Danny could go into the pits for Super Softs right now if he wants to get those fastest laps. Because he can. The battle is Alan T and some idiot. This is the battle for third. Will some idiot hold him off for his podium? There's 6 laps left. Does some idiot's tires hold in there? Some idiot is known for holding his tires out for a long time. And Alan T knows this. So Alan is trying to look around, trying to find the best spot. There he is, going down for the attack. And he gets it. Not the best of bases, but he gets the attack and the overtake. And Alan T has entered third place. Now question, does some idiot have it for Fluffy Dave to get the overtake? We shall see Fluffy Dave getting a good run out of there, but I don't think some idiot's tires can handle it. Fluffy Dave going on to the inside. No, staying in that slipstream. Dives down the inside, nothing he can do. Somebody has to do some counters here. Fluffy Dave diving onto the other side of the track. Avoiding hitting some idiot. Fluffy Dave trying to go around the outside now. Nothing they can do there. As Floating gets a losing time penalty, multiple warnings, but Fluffy Dave, nothing he can do to try to get around some idiot. Everyone's on completely different strategies right now. This entire race is one big mess, honestly, but I'm loving it. Danny's just putting on a strategy masterclass with his 12-lap super soft run. Dave on the inside, they hit! Big collision with Dave and some idiot. No damage on Dave, but what about some idiot gets some retribution as he pushes Dave off the track. Some idiot with the aggressive push onto Dave. Oh, he is not happy about that. Let's go ahead on some idiot. Some idiot has lost a bit of his front wing. No wonder why he is upset. Has pushed Dave off the track. We'll have some talk about this. No, some idiot is staying ahead. He doesn't care that he has a bit of front wing damage. Dave and some idiot are going to be eyes for the camera after this. Some idiot is known for talking about his races at the end, so we're going to have a big long chat with some idiot and Dave as they make some collision and some idiot doing an aggressive rescuing move onto Dave, so we shall see. Also looks like some idiot is running some Pastor Maldonado type helmet. It's got a resemblance there. Buffy Dave going up, trying to get back at some idiot. Will there be another big contact between them? Some idiot definitely not happy about it. Buffy Dave going down the inside to the outside now, trying to get the switch back. Some idiot holding it out. Nothing they can do. To drag race house, we see Fulton and Alvaro having a battle in the background. Drag race, Dave down the inside, some idiot. Nothing he can do, and Dave gets the overtake. An aggressive move, full fourth place now. Some idiot looking for the inside dive. Oh my god! Torpedoes have been fired as it looks like Alvaro may have been impeded by some idiot as there's a three-wide battle for fourth place. Or fifth place actually. Some idiot holding it off from Dave and Fulton. Alvaro getting the overtake. And so does Fulton as some idiot. He is just left in the dust from there. We're looking, a lot of words on that Fulton and Alvaro battle, the battle for fifth place. It's still continuing. Alvaro on that one-stop strategy, Fulton on that two-stop strategy. Fulton dive down the inside, aggressive dive. Does Alvaro get the overtake on the exit? It's not confirmed yet, but it looks like yes, he does. Yes, Fulton gets that overtake on Alvaro as they are now chasing down Buff Dave. But with looks like 2 laps to go, Danny is just running away with his 20-second lead. If he has bad tires, he could pit and still win. But the battle is between Fulton and Alvaro currently for 7th place. Unless Fulton can close in that gap to Fluffy Dave. 2 laps left in the F1 Rapid Racers Round 3 Malaysian Grand Prix. Alvaro can do is falling back an entire second behind Fulton. But the big story is on Lucky Dave and some idiot with the aggressive overtake is actually Assassin is coming in on some idiot. Assassin down the inside to some idiot making a defensive move. Not that I can see. Assassin looking for, my goodness, Assassin. Really aggressive overtake attempt from Assassin as he tries to chase down some idiot. Fulton trying to get into 4th place on Fluffy Dave. He's got DRS, Maze trying to sell a dummy, but nothing he can do right there. Fluffy Dave holding him off. 2 laps to go in Malaysia. Look for a overtaking maneuver in this 1-2 complex. No siree. Who gets a better exit? It looks like Fulton May got a better exit. Now will he try to make an overtake into turn 4? And Fluffy Dave defending. Fulton May trying to show a dummy. Decides to take a second word on it. Fulton is known for defending. Mr. Hig gets a 3 seconds out though, and that is not good because Fez is sick. Oh. Yeah, Mr. Hig, that is not good. 3 seconds. Two guys is 6 seconds behind him. Fulton down the inside on Fluffy Dave. Who gets the better exit? It looks like Fulton. It looks like Dave. It looks like Fulton. It looks like Dave. Fulton gets the overtake. To go into 4th place, but will Fluffy Dave fight back on the straight? Or will Alvaro have something to say on his medium or medium tires? Oh, almost aggressive from Fluffy Dave. It's 28-28. Looks like the field is settling down and the battles are kicking up. Danny is running away with this entire race. Let's see where he's at, just for reference. Is that sector 3? Yes. That is sector 3. So on board Fluffy Dave. Just for the tiniest of bits. That's not enough. As around the final corner, Formula Danny across the line from start to finish. What a dominant performance for Formula Danny as he wins the F1 Rapid Racers. Round 3, Malaysia Grand Prix. Congratulations, Danny, on 2 in a row. What a dominant performance from you. As it looks like Alvaro gets the overtake on Fluffy Dave as Alan T comes across the line in 3rd. Fulton in 4th. Alvaro in 5th, but Alvaro gets the overtake into 4th place. It looks like Fluffy Dave may have got a time penalty. Fulton may have got a time penalty. Assassin in 7th. Some Indian in 8th. Mr. Hit in 9th place. It looks like there is a fight for the end. Toe 6. Is that points? Toe 6 gets 10th. Points for Toe 6. What a race. What a midfield race. Not for the front, as Formula Danny gets an impressive win from start to finish for Sauber F1. What a win, guys. What a win by the massive stroke. 12 laps on super soft tires to stop 2 soft tires. Congratulations, Formula Danny. As it's Danny, Monster, Alan T, Alvaro. I don't know, because everyone has left now. But thank you everybody for joining us. We are now going into the driver's press conference. All right.
Tune out, you deserve none.
Oh
Come
my
on,
god.
let's go to the Force India chat and let's talk, alright?
Okay, Joe 6.
Oh my god.
Congratulations on points.
Wow. Woo!
Yeah, we had
Yeah,
people
thanks.
on. We had
Whew. This
Marvin
end
in the
was-
chat. He was
Oh.
cheering for you this entire time, and you come in at the end to get the points. How are you feeling right now?
Oh, oh, I have no
All right,
words.
welcome to the
Very
points
good.
table,
Oh my
buddy.
god.
As we go into our championship leader, second place. I believe you're still in first place by now. So, Monster, how are you feeling after that one?
Yeah, pretty surprised that the one stop worked out so well. It was
Yeah, the
yeah,
one stop worked
kind of
out for
boring
you,
race,
but I
but
wanted to talk
good
to
result in the
Danny,
end.
who had the master one stop of holding the super softs out for 12 laps and going into softs. Danny, did you know that your tire is going to hold out that long?
Oh, hello guys.
Yes, it is the first
I
time.
think it's the first time that I am here. Thank you very much for asking. Yes, I thought it will work. I never tried it, to be honest, but at the first stint I got a safe advantage, so
Yeah,
I could do that,
congratulations
and
on
it
your
turned out
2
very
wins
well.
in a row in Australia and Malaysia. I bet Malaysia was the easier race to win. As seemed your tire strategy has put you 21 seconds ahead the entire field, so it was amazing pace by you. We're going to go to the
Thank you very
defending
much.
champion of Alan. How are you feeling after that one?
Quite disappointed. I clearly had wrong strategy for today's race. But at least I had quite fun trying to get past some people.
All right.
There was good
Monster, how is... Oh, wait, we already talked to you. Alvaro, besides pitting on the soft tires, you put it on the medium tires. Did you know that if you put it on the softs, you may have had a bit of issues at the end? Is that why you went on to the mediums? It was a hell of a race at the end for you.
Hell of a race. Hell of a race. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, everything. So crazy strategy, battles, risk. It was great racing, and yeah, it was a bit of a risk on the strategy, but I knew I would be there on the pace, on the medium at the end of the race. I knew I had to push every lap, every corner, and I got the result.
Well,
Basically, I'm very happy.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. We certainly enjoyed it too. Yes, that is some impressive times from Danny. 134.6, 134.4, 134.5, 134.5, 134.5, 134.5. Nice. So once Fluffy Dave gets in here, I want to talk to some idiot on that incident with Fluffy Dave. So what happened? I saw Fluffy Dave went on the inside and hit you, and then did you have a retaliation hit?
Just a second. I'm
Alright.
messaging somebody else real quick.
Mr.
I'll get
Hit,
back to you
how
in a
was your race? Incredible qualifying session for you. To qualify third, was it?
Yeah, it was third. Yeah, qualifying was good, but my setup was more for one lap pace, so I struggled with tire wear and had to do the two stop, which
you had
is pretty
a
slow on this
brilliant
track.
qualifying session. And you were the first one on softs, right?
Yeah, I think I started on the soft and yeah, but I know I have to do the two stop because setup wasn't for the race.
All right.
Isn't
Well,
ideal
thank
for the
you,
race.
Alvaro,
So.
for uploading your POV incidents. If anyone has any incidents or POVs so that they would like to be highlighted, I will edit those into the master broadcast after this race. So just post them right here and I'll get them. Okay, let's go into that Fluffy Dave some idiot incident. Where Fluffy Dave dived down onto the inside and hit some idiot, and it looks like some idiot may have hit Fluffy Dave off again. So, some idiot, let's hear your point of view.
Okay. So I was angrily talking with Dave just a minute ago. I'm sorry if I'm acting like a jackass, Dave, but it's frustrating. But I would say, so I was driving P4. I knew Dave was behind me. He was faster than me. I'll say that. I was trying to save my tires for the end in case Alan and Photon and possibly Head all come back at me later in the race. I didn't expect Dave to come back from about 20 meters back and then just spear me off track. He took off my left end plate. So I was the last 5 laps of that. The second incident after that was not me in a side of red mist. I'll use that metaphor. It was me making things even. What I'm gonna say is, Dave, I wasn't gonna let you overtake me by hitting me off and damaging me and then holding the position. No, I was gonna. I pretty much did the exact same thing Alonso did to Vettel. I had the racing line. I took the racing line. I took the inside. I squeezed you. I'll admit that. But I was not going to let you have the position like that. I was going to make sure you had to literally turn me to do it. So I'll say that's what I'll say about it. And then actually, no, one more thing. The dive into turn 1, that wasn't me being angry at Dave. It was me misjudging my braking point and wanting the position. So there's nothing nefarious about that. I didn't mean anything by that. I wanted to take the position. Maybe I was a little bit too antsy to do it. My fault for not being patient enough. But then again, I pretty much had no shot after having lost the end plate.
No, I didn't think much about that. Turn 1, when you tried to overtake me, I think you were not in position to do that. At least not possible, because I kind of not left any room for you to have enough momentum. And yeah, I pretty much put my hands off on that because in the end, some idiot got some damage from my overly ambitious move into turn 9. If he didn't have any damage, it would have probably been fine. And I took the squeeze. It was well deserved to me. I mean, there's not much I can do about it right now, but I guess it was down to my lack of practice, because I did not expect to be this quick in the actual race, because I was struggling so much in the practice.
What is this, racing or ping
We are
pong?
not playing chess.
So that's my take on it. I'm really sorry, somebody you had to endure that last
All
couple
right,
of
well,
the front.
congrats to Danny.
wing
Congrats
damage.
to Monster for keeping his lead. Congrats to Toe6 for points. And we will see you on the 5th in China at Shanghai International Circuit for F1 Rapid Racers Round 4 Chinese Grand Prix.